The C processor provides a number of essential capabilities for the C++ language. Let's take a look at how this works. In order for your source code to become an executable program, it needs to first be compiled. This process is really a combination of several processes. Preprocessor, compiler, optimizer, and linker. Each of these steps is separate and distinct, even though they're often invoked with one command. In this chapter, we're concerned with the preprocessor. The C++ preprocessor is borrowed from C. In fact, most compilers use the same preprocessor for both languages. The preprocessor's job is to process the source code before and to prepare the source code for the compiler. There are several parts to the preprocessor's work. One of the more common uses for the preprocessor is file inclusion. When you use the include directive, your source will be treated as if the entire contents of the file you name here were included in place of the include directive. You can and often will have multiple include directives in your source file. Once all of the include directives have been processed, the combined result is treated as one file called a translation unit. A preprocessor macro works like a really smart alias. For example, after this declaration, any use of the word 1 in all caps will be replaced by the digit 1. No math is performed. This is really just a string substitution in the source file. In this second example, we have a macro with parameters. Those parameters may be used in the replacement. This usage is common in C, but less so in C++, where templates are often used instead. Conditional processing allows you to compile parts of your code only if certain conditions are true. In this common example, the contents of a header file are prevented from processing more than once. This technique is often called an include guard. Pragmas may be used to define implementation-specific behaviors for the compiler. Most common uses of pragmas relate to supporting specific compilers and computing architectures. The preprocessor is an essential part of the compiler toolchain, and understanding how it works and what it can be used for is an essential part of understanding C++.